So how you assess the eligibility of the business for funding the green projects? Because this is the most important aspect here. How the eligibility can be assessed, because our entrepreneurs are requiring such information. Because so many SME units and other people who are participating in this conference, they intend to know what are the eligibility, how they can approach the institutions.
Actually, I'm very delighted because one, RBI has in the last year's monetary policy given some guidelines for climate risk assessment, and uh, basically banks are now looking at various frameworks for assessing projects on sustainability and resilient parameters. I was myself associated with say 5 years ago in the design of a rating for sustainability and resilience uh, in Basel under the Bureau of International Settlement, Bank of International Settlement. So now, if you really look at this journey, has really become serious, and what we do as in any financial institution or bank, we have risks and risk assessment frameworks and risk registers which are used for not only demand risk or commercial risk or funding risk, but also these kind of political or say systemic risks which are drawn in this case by nature itself. And we have over a period of time evolved certain frameworks for making these assessments, but there is a larger consensus which is required. So a green taxonomy is agreed between European countries. There is a general agreement within Department of Economic Affairs and Ministry of Finance. However, there is a certain amount of coordination which is required, and so once that coordination is firmed up, while we are in any case managing our risk matrix and evaluating the risks on the basis of the various climate parameters, whether it is floods. So if we want to simplify it, if you see, there are 5 things which actually come in any project where when we are talking of climate risk or green financing. So first is the environment side, environment parameters. So whether it is the temperature rise, or whether it is excess precipitation, so or pollution, or say like the smog which is because of parali coming to us. So all of this is coming under the environment bucket. Then we have social bucket, then we have governance bucket. And in addition, what we have seen is that there is a disaster resilience bucket, which is also included in the overall framework, which we use for assessment. And then the final thing is the certain so from an eligibility standpoint, if I just to kind of answer your question, there is no eligibility which has been firmed up as far as green is concerned by green taxonomy. However, there are certain frameworks like Green Bond Initiative, which actually it's an international framework which allows certain projects to be defined as green and funding for those projects to be made as per the green definition. The standard that I was associated with, which is now fast infra standard. So that is a rating standard which also assesses the projects on green dimensions. So this is how the green eligible projects for green finance are identified.